Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So today's video is all about how to thrive in motherhood, how to thrive as a mom. So I feel like having a baby about a year ago, I've really come into my own journey with motherhood and loving myself and being able to care for myself and my baby and just enjoy life in general. So I wanted to share my tips with you guys today. I have a bunch of different tips scattered throughout this vlog, and I'm just taking you through a few days in my life while I sprinkle in my tips here and there. So I hope you guys love this style of video. Let me know what you think, and make sure you're subscribed for more videos like this because I have so many new ideas for this year. I'm so excited about the future of my channel. But yeah, let's get into my first tip. The first thing that I think is so important as a mom. Hi. The thing that is so important and is number one for me is getting out of the house. So we're currently in the house, but we are about to go on a little walk around our neighborhood. So we always try to go on a walk or go to Target or something after I get off work. That's kind of just what we do every day. So just get out of the house. It'll just make you feel so much better. Sometimes when you're feeling really down, it's hard at first to just have the motivation to even leave the house. But I promise, as soon as you step outside and take a few steps, you're gonna feel better. You just feel like a weight has been lifted off you. And this is coming from someone who had really, really bad postpartum depression. So just try to get out of the house, see what you can do, and your baby will probably love it too. We just started our walk and I already feel 10 times better. I've just kind of been in a little bit of a funk today, but I knew getting outside for a minute would really help, and it feels really good. So I just encourage you to get outside if you're not feeling good. It can be really hard because of the weather depending on where you live and what time of year it is. So I'm so lucky that today is a little bit more of a mild day where we are. So it's pretty nice to be able to go on a walk, and it just feels really good to be outside and get some fresh air. So this is me in the future talking about this tip because it's a few days later, but I just wanted to take my own advice and use this tip as getting out of the house in a little bit of a different way. So for me, I work from home and I'm in my office a lot upstairs, and it's very isolating. And it's such a beautiful day today, so I was like, I'm gonna get out of the house and go work at the bookstore. So I went to Barnes & Noble, I got a coffee, I worked for a while, and now I'm gonna take my break and go get some groceries and head home. So if you have the luxury of childcare and working from home like I do, which again, I'm so grateful for that. But if you have that luxury, or if you don't have kids and you work from home, or you have your own business and you can kind of work wherever, if you do have that benefit, I just recommend taking advantage of it and getting out of the house and going to a different location every now and then. It can just really help your mental health. And I just want to talk about mental health a lot on my channel because, especially as a mom, it is just so important to take care of you, and that will rub off on your whole family. So I was feeling a little down this morning and wanted to get out of the house and go work somewhere else. So that's what I did, and I feel 100 times better. So I am living proof that the tips in this video totally work. So just wanted to pop in and tell you guys that. Good morning, guys. It is about 5:50 this morning. I got up at 5:30, and my next tip for you is kind of a two-in-one, but it's waking up early and getting ready. So I have a super quick 10-minute get ready kind of routine where I do my makeup. I just do powder, foundation, and some face makeup and mascara and brows. It takes me 5 minutes, and then I spend another 5 minutes on my hair where I just kind of curl the front of it to make it look kind of like a blowout. So that's what I try to do most days, just to make myself feel more put together. And I think waking up early really helps you have time to just be able to do some things for yourself. So I love to like journal in the morning, read a little bit. You can work on any hobbies you have. Like I love doing my YouTube stuff in the morning where I'm just uninterrupted. So waking up early and getting ready for the day, it just makes my days so much better anytime I do that. And know that I'm not perfect. I definitely don't do that every single day, but on days like today, I know I'm gonna have such a good day because I got up early, had time for myself, and got ready. I'm gonna go do some journaling and read my book and probably hop on my computer and edit some stuff. So we're gonna do that today. I'm also off work today. So we're gonna have like a fun day today, and I'll kind of take you guys through it and like sprinkle my tips in here and there. So I think that'll be really fun for today. I just went on a walk and I just put her down for her first nap of the day, and I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning before she wakes up. On our way to get lunch and maybe go to Target, Marshall's, all that fun stuff with one of my friends who has a 4-month-old. So Lila will be able to see her little baby and it'll be so cute. So that leads me to my next tip, which is socializing with other adults. It is so important to talk to someone other than your kids. At least I would say once a week or so. You've got to do some things for yourself. If you get anything out of this video, it's that you have to do things for yourself. And for me, like going on a walk with a friend or going out to lunch with my mom or a friend, or even doing things with my husband is so good for my mental state. Just being able to socialize with other adults and just talk about life and talk about things that interest you and all those things. So socializing with other adults is definitely a big one for me. Hi. Good morning, guys. So today is Sunday. Hi. Hi. We are just hanging out. We're about to go get brunch with some friends, which adds on to my last tip, which is just do things with other adults. So we are taking Lila with us and she's gonna have a good time, but just, yeah. But I did want to mention my next tip for you guys, which is to have a hobby. So to have something that is just for you, that you do and enjoy. Maybe it's a creative outlet, maybe it's something like exercising. It's super important to have a hobby. So my hobby is doing YouTube, and it just gives me a great creative outlet, and it's just super fun for me to come up with video ideas in my downtime and then film and edit. I love the editing process and creating ideas for my videos. So that is my hobby, and I encourage you to find a hobby if you don't have one yet. And it can be something as simple as like coloring or doing a puzzle, just something to get your mind off things. Reading is a great hobby too. So yeah, if you don't have a hobby, I would highly encourage you to find one. It can be really anything. Just start really simple at first. Like think of things that you used to do as a kid that you enjoyed. Like I really loved drawing and painting as a kid. So that's something else I could get into. But having a hobby, even if you do it just a few minutes a week, it really does make a big difference in your mental health. Excuse my appearance. I just got out of the shower, but just wanted to check in with you guys. We had such a good day today. I really didn't vlog much just because I was with other people. We went to brunch with some friends, and we went to Target and Ulta and just had such a good time. And then we went and hung out with my parents. and my aunt, so that was really nice too. This leads me to another tip of mine, which is a really, really big one for me, and that is showering at night. So if I take a shower at night, I feel so much better in the morning, like just knowing that I don't have to get up and do this extra step of taking a shower. So I always try to shower at night. Usually Andy will hang out with Lila and put her to bed and I'll take a shower. That's kind of like our trade-off. And that works really well for us. So I am doing that now. And then I'm gonna go watch the Grammys with Andy while Lila is sleeping. So that is the plan for tonight. But yeah, if you have a really busy schedule and you find it hard to get up and shower in the morning, I would highly recommend trying to do that at night. If you have help like I do, like a partner or someone else that helps you at night, you can take one and have some time to yourself, like while your baby's awake, or if you need to wait until your baby's asleep, you can also take a shower then. So I just love showering at night. It's like it's become just part of my routine. So if you can do it at night, I highly recommend trying it. It just gives me extra time in my day in the morning and just helps me out so much. Hello guys, I don't think I've vlogged yet today, but today is Monday and it's February 3rd, so we're starting a new work week, and I've been working for a few hours now. I'm just taking a break and wanted to give you my next tip, which is always be reading something. So right now I'm reading The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, and I'm about halfway through with it, and I'm gonna start, I think, a fiction book after that. My goal, like I've mentioned before, is to read 3 books in February, so hopefully I can do that. I am, like I said, about halfway through The Let Them Theory, so I'm gonna try to finish that this week and then start a new book by the weekend. So I need to read more. And one of the ways I do that is when I have downtime at work, instead of like scrolling on my phone for 5 minutes, I try to pick up my Kindle for 5 minutes instead. Or if I am waiting at the doctor's office, I will bring my book with me. Things like that. Or maybe you wait in carpool for your kids. You can read a book while you're waiting. So I just think it's so much better to read something than to be scrolling on your phone. I take breaks from social media quite often, and I have deleted them. I deleted the apps today again because I just feel so much better when I don't have them, and if I don't have them, I'm gonna read a lot more too. So always be reading something is a big tip for me. It can also be a hobby to read, so if you're looking for a hobby, that's a really easy one to get into, and we all have books in our house that we can start reading, so you don't even have to go out and buy one. You can just read one you already have. And if you're like me, you probably have some that you haven't finished reading or never started that are just sitting in your house on your bookshelf. So it's a super easy hobby to get into and just something so good for your brain. I love to read before bed, and I like to read in the morning during my quiet time. So reading is super important to be able to thrive as a mom, and I think it's a good example to set for our kids too, for them to see us reading, and then that encourages them to read more too. So definitely always have a book on hand, always be reading something. So it is much later today. I just got off work a little while ago and our nanny just left, and Lila and I are about to go for a walk with one of my friends. So we're gonna go to the park and do like an hour-long walk. It's pretty hilly and it's such a good workout, so I'm excited for that. But we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do something really easy for dinner. I think we're just gonna have like sandwiches. So that is our plan for the rest of the night. And yeah, it's been a really good Monday and work wasn't too crazy, which is nice. So we're just looking forward to our walk in a few minutes and getting some steps in and just getting out of the house for a little bit. So that'll be really, really nice. Hi. So we are about to go on a walk with one of my friends, but my next tip for you guys is to have a workout routine. So super important to, again, take the time for yourself, have a workout routine, have a schedule, plan it out at the beginning of the week, put it in your planner, put it in your phone, whatever you have to do. And a lot of days my workouts are just getting my steps in. So it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be some dumbbells at home. It can be going to a class. It can be going to the gym. It can just be walking. It's really up to you. It can be stretching, yoga. There's so many different options. So I just encourage you guys to find a workout that you love doing and add that to your routine. So that's what we are doing. Cheese. And if you can take your little with you, then even better. So I'm very excited for our walk, and we're gonna have a good time.